Ogun Lee. He'll come to Machado. Machado into the penalty area. Machado to strike it. Good save. Is it going to go in? Zengo pulls it through to Vividal. Vividal, look up. Can he find the pass? It's going to come to Thomas. Freeman, that's a wicked one, right on the money. Fraz and Jones against Melvin Minter. Minter is very good at penalties.
Welcome back to another matchday video here on Brentwood Town TV. Today we're in East Sussex at the Dripping Pan, home of Lewes FC. The last time we visited this iconic ground was 10 years ago, and what a day that was, which saw the Blues to a 5-1 victory with goals from Robbie, Rees, Tom Richardson and Shad Ngandu in the starting 11. We come into the back of this one on 2 league defeats in a row. The last time we lost 2 consecutive league games was back in August 2023, which is nearly 27 months ago. That just shows how far the club have progressed. Keith Rowland's side will be back, eager to bounce back this afternoon, but it won't be easy. Lewes haven't had the best of starts this season. They've appointed former Rocks player Bradley Pritchard as manager in the summer following Craig Nelson's departure. After 4 wins and 12 league games, the club have made a change, bringing Nelson back in his short stint for Tonbridge Angels in the National League South. Since his return, Lewes has won 1 and drawn 1, so they'll be looking to keep that run going. After today, we're on the road again, and it doesn't get any easier. We travel to St Albans City at Clarence Park. We'll share full tickets info after this game across our social media channels. We've also got some great news off the pitch. Our brand new website is live. A huge shout out to Adam Farmer from the media team for leading this project, and a big thank you to Green Tornado for making it a reality. We love collaborating with local Brentwood businesses, and we couldn't be happier with how it's turned out. If you haven't checked it out yet, head over to brentwoodtownfc.co.uk and let us know what you think in the comments. And if you're looking to build a new website or upgrade your current one, we highly recommend checking out Green Tornado. The link to their website is in our description. Finally, we're on the road to 1,000 subscribers on Brentwood Town TV. Your support means the world to us and really helps the club grow. So if you're enjoying our content, hit that subscribe button, drop us a like and tap that bell icon so you never miss a moment of Brentwood Town action this season. Alright, that's enough from me. Let's crack on with today's game and check out the side that Keith Rowland has gone with today. Keith Rowland makes 2 changes from Tuesday night, with Andy Freeman and Sam Park coming into the starting 11. The full lineup reads as follows. Melvin Minter is in goal, a back 4 of John Nzengo, Captain Matt Cripps, Ramel Aarons-Royal and Andy Freeman. A midfield anchor of Charlie Edwards and Alejandro Machado. Sam Park plays in the 10 with Kaimani Thomas and Benes Vavadar on either side, and Danny Ogunle leads the line. Jesse Olakolu, Aaron Pollock, Max Hudson and Charlie Hughes are on the bench for today. Let's take a look at the lineup of the hosts this afternoon. Louis Rogers is in goal, Captain Jamie Watson partners Ollie Hempstead at the back, Parish Muirhead is in midfield, and Charlie Walker partners Devontae West up front.
Good afternoon and a big warm welcome to the Dripping Pan for this Isthmian Premier League match between Lewes and Brentwood Town. Can I just say what an absolutely outstanding stadium this is. I've been lucky to commentate on a lot of grounds with Brentwood Town and just following football in general, but this is really, really up there as grounds go. Absolutely outstanding. Nice warm welcome from everybody associated with the club. It should be an absolutely fantastic game this afternoon. Brentwood Town looking to bounce back from 2 consecutive defeats. First time they've conceded 2 consecutive defeats in the league for 26 months. It's Freeman to Benes Vavadar. Is that going to be a shove in the back? It did. It looked like a shove in the back from Ryan Burnell. Muirhead split into penalty area, headed away by Ramel Aarons-Royal. Thomas just puts John Nzengo under a bit of pressure there. Christian Lowe, but it's picked up by John Nzengo over Brentwood Cafu. Striding forward for Brentwood Town, finds Danny Ogunle. Danny Ogunle could chip a goalkeeper just over the bar, but that is a very, very quick break from Brentwood Town. Cripps. Finds Nzengo. Loses out there to Billy Clark.
Lucky John.
Clark went for the back heel, but it's cut out by John and Zengo. And Sam Park just lets it run through his legs, but again, it's back with a red shirt.
Wow, good touch.
It's a nice touch of a strike's going to come in, saved by Minter and tip round. Not a bad strike at all from Devontae West.
I don't know how you look at that and say it at the same time. Quickly.
Practice. That's right at the bike stick, headed up in the air by Walker. Minter's not there. It's going to come. Is that going to be struck it off the line? And Brentwood Town all at sea at the back is going straight on. It's 1-0. Devontae West and the Rooks take the lead inside 18 minutes. And Brentwood Town all at sea at the back. Didn't clear the lines. And Lewes take the lead.
Ah, man.
Not the start. Brentwood Town wanted.
Goal Lewes, scorer, number 17, Devontae West.
So Wyan, as soon as it fell to Devontae West, you
Knew it was a goal.
back in neck, weren't it?
Yeah, you knew it was going to go in. I think it's as much as it's disappointing, it's one of those, it's just too many ricochets. And it's just a luck of the draw. If it falls to us, great. If it falls to them, good for them. So, it's unfortunate. But we go again. We've been here before.
Nearly every game.
Nearly every game,
Yeah,
literally.
every game. Edwards. Romelan's Royal. Freeman looking for Park. That's a nice touch from Sam Park. He's going to need some help. 2 men around him. Oh, he's done very, very well to find Thomas. Thomas finds Danny Ogunley. He's going to come to Machado. Machado into the penalty area. Machado to strike it. Good save. Is it going to go in? And Brentwood equalises on the flags up. Dennis Davidon's offside. Brentwood Town thought they were level.
I thought that was it.
The linesman flag on the far side is up.
But if we go 1-0 down, I think because we're so used to it now, it's just, we treat it as 0-0.
Yeah. See, it happened a lot last season as well, and look what happened, you know, with a promotion. Cripps to clear that away.
It's a good area. It's fun, Ben.
Davidar. Going to
Go on, then.
Asiedo, that's short. It's going to come to Danny Ogunley. Ogunley to compose himself. Oh, he's past the post from Danny Ogunley. Big chance for Brentwood Town. 2 chances now. It's fell Danny Ogunley's way. He hasn't found the target. Hampstead. Muirhead looking for Bernal. It's by Freeman. Is that going to be short for Minter with Walker lurking? That's going to be shot from distance. It come all the way out to Parish Muirhead. It took it first time. Couldn't get his effort on target. It's me Antonio Morgan to take. Summers signing from Tonbridge Angels. Only 19 years of age. Stride. Brentwood Town is cleared off the line. Oh, it's forced goal, and Brentwood Town caught at the back, and I think it's Charlie Walker. And Brentwood Town are 2 down. Second goal of the season for the experienced striker. Lewes 2, Brentwood Town 0.
Goal Lewes, the scorer, number 14, Charlie Walker. 2-0.
The local boy, a Brighton-born striker, makes it 2-0.
I think, to be fair, getting a goal any point from now till half-time, golden.
Machado to take this. Machado, it's going to be on his left foot.
Could a man holding rum now?
Machado, ball does its job. Cries for handball from the Brentwood Town players. Referee unmoved. He's out for a throw-in on that far side. Davidar just goes to Crown. It's going to be a free kick. Referee says no. And then go back to Davidar. Oh, Davidar. First time touch. And Zengo. Zengo pokes it through to Davidar. Davidar, look up. Can he find the pass? Yes, it's going to come to Thomas. Thomas, oh, off the bar.
Oh.
And it's another chance for Brentwood Town. off the crossbar.
Really good play from John and Benas there.
And Zengo pulled across. It's going to come to Thomas with the overhead kick past the post. Brentwood Town close again. Well, you can't say we haven't had the chances this half.
You can't say that.
It's a good job he did. Edwards.
You zoomed it on him.
Cripps.
You zoomed it on the 8.
Long ball forward, looking for Danny Ogunley. Oh, Danny Ogunley's going to be there before the goalkeeper. He's cleaned out as well.
That's got to be a penalty. That has to be a penalty. He's won the header. He's not giving it. He's giving the foul, isn't it?
No, he's giving
Yep. If that is not a penalty,
He got there before the goal. He definitely got there before
keeper.
Lewis
The keeper
Rogers.
cleared Danny.
For me, the goalkeeper should be getting there first.
Yeah.
With that, he should be
100%.
cleaning that out, really, the
I
goalkeeper.
think it's different if the keeper and Danny's gone face first into him.
Yeah.
Then it's up for 50-50. But where Danny's flicked the header on, he's knocked him in the back of his head.
Cripps.
Trav him.
Free. And Zengo.
You'll beat him.
Zengo, can he pull the cross in? Can put it in. And he'll get it on the head of Machado and over the crossbar. And that's half time. Lewes 2, Brentwood Town 0. Bernald's whip that across, cleared by Romelan's rail and finds Danny Ogunley. Vivid Wyn picks up by Walker. And back by Machado. Runs it back off West. A foul edge of penalty area, and it's going to be a foul on Clark. Real good position this for the Rooks.
Oh, first.
Close left to Muirhead. Oh, great strike, 3-0. Great strike by Paris Muirhead, and it's 3-0. The Grenada International makes it Lewes 3, Brentwood Town 0.
Go Lewes, score Paris Muirhead. Lewes 3, Brentwood Town 0.
Do it.
And Zengo to take this. Brentwood Town needs something, and they need something quick. And Zengo to take. Zengo goes for that back stick. Headed on by Hughes. Oh, and straight into it. I think it's Machado, in fact. Machado. To give Brentwood Town a glimmer of hope. Machado to strike in, a rising and wide of the upright from Alejandro. Machado. It's a good chance for Brentwood Town. Bernal to take. On the line. Ogunley. Across to Jesse Olakolo. Olakolo's done very well. He's done well to pull that across. Can Hughes turn on it? Oh, good big save from Rogers. Big save from the young goalkeeper.
Brilliant, Jess.
I think Charlie Hughes has just given Brentwood a bit of physicality in penalty area. Muirhead. It's a nice ball out to that far side to Morgan. And Morgan's done very well. Can he find a man? It's coming off the line, almost 4-0. It was Taylor Crossdale. Romelan's rail. That's going to come to Danny Ogunley. Held up by Watson. Danny Ogunley's picked his pocket. Ogunley, can he find a man for Jesse Olakolo? And Brentwood, maybe, just maybe, back in this. And it's a little magician, Jesse Olakolo, that makes it 3-1. And from when it could have been 4-0, with a clearance off the line, it's now 3-1. Brentwood Town, maybe, just maybe a little lifeline. And it's the little magician, Jesse Olakolo, with his first goal of the season. Lewes 3, Brentwood Town 1.
Just had to keep plugging away, didn't we? Just had to keep going it, and we've finally been rewarded with a goal. Jesse Olokolu's looked sharp since he's come onto the pitch this afternoon, and fair play to him.
Lewes 3.
Chance for Brentwood Town to load the penalty area. Freeman, that's a wicked one, right on the money. He's got it's off the bar from Rommel Arons Royale. Brentwood Town, it's almost 3-2. Olokolu. That's twice Brentwood Town have hit the bar this afternoon. Ogan Leigh. Oh, he's done well, Danny Ogan Leigh. Jesse Olokolu, can he find a man? Pulled across. 3-2! No! It's game on! It's Charlie Hughes. Brentwood Town, we're done. They looked absolutely out of it and out of nowhere. It's Lewes 3, Brentwood Town 2.
Goal Brentwood Town. Lewes 3, Brentwood Town 2.
Steve, is the comeback on?
Maybe. Just got to keep doing what they're doing. Freeman. Ogan Leigh just lets that run. I think he was looking for Hughes, but it's cleared by Watson. Machado. Hughes. Ogan Leigh takes a touch. Ogan Leigh shoots. Big save from Lewis Rogers. Freeman. Thomas pulled into the penalty area. How's that ball going to fall? It's not fell to a blue shirt, or maybe it will. Jesse Olokolu. Cripps. And Zengo. Olokolu whipping across. He can whip it across. Overhead kick. Oh, overhead kick from Charlie Edwards. Watson. Edwards, so he's done well. Fine Hughes. Oh, that's heavy. Cleared away by the Rooks. Is Cripps going to keep that in? Cripps is going to keep it in. Oh, is that short? That comes to Frazen Jones for 4. This will seal it. Oh, good tackle. Oh, it's a penalty. Looked like he got the ball at first, but there's no protest from Rommel Arons Royale, and it is a chance now for the Rooks to seal it. This will be it. And I think it's going to be Lucas Frazen Jones to take. I thought he got somebody else.
I think he got the ball.
Do you know what?
I want to watch it again.
I'm just looking at Rom's body language because there's no appeal. That's what's done me, Chris. At first I thought he did, but he's not even appealed it, Rom. Frazen Jones against Melvin Mincer. Mincer is very good at penalties. And Mincer does save! Guess right! Could that be a pivotal moment of this game? Machado, that's given away. Back to the Rooks, can we seal it? They can't at Brentwood Town! Forbid survived it, but it's curled on by Taylor Crossdale, and all 3 points are going to Lewes. Lewes 4, Brentwood Town 2.
That's such a shame. We've saved the penalty there, and we've gifted it straight back to them again. And I don't know. What do you say? I think we need to be a bit more composed there.
It's one of them, Chris. When you looks out at the moment, and that's what's happening with Brentwood Town. Taylor Crossdale.
Scorer, Martel Taylor Crossdale.
Lewes 4, Brentwood Town 2.
Lewes 4, Brentwood Town 2.
It's done well. It's a fine Christian Law. Morgan. Still Morgan. Great feet. Still Morgan. Deflects it into the arms of Mincer. That's really good feet from Antonio Morgan. Only as far as Freeman. Freeman to Nzengo. Nzengo into the mixer, headed by Edwards. It can't get a power. Real direction on it to test Lewis Rogers. Nzengo drilled across. Oh, and it was right on the head of Machado. Pull back at him. Is that going to go back? Stick Cripps with a looping header and over the crossbar. Late chance for Brentwood Town. Is that good?
He's given a goal kick for that.
I thought I'd gone for a corner. But that is it. 3 points are going the way of Lewes. Yeah, thank you. Take care, mate. All the best, pal. 3 points going away of the Rooks. 4-2 winners over Brentwood Town. Brentwood Town, 3 defeats on the spin. They just need something just to stop the Rock. Maybe go away to St Albans on Tuesday night. It's finished here at the Dripping Pan. Lewes 4, Brentwood Town 2.
Maximum of 2 per adult. Thank you very much.
Keith, defeat here at Lewes. You were saying earlier, masters of our own downfall, really. But what were your overall thoughts on that one this afternoon?
Yeah, you're pretty much spot on. It's difficult to come here, and if you score 2 goals, you'd like to think you'd hold on to something in the game. I just felt that, individual errors first half, massively, individually. And again, I felt we had 3 1-against-1s. One of them the goalkeeper saved and was put into the back of the net, but it was offside. He was offside. 3 1-against-1s. We never asked a question of them. And then obviously, I do believe that it was a penalty on Daniel. The goalkeeper slammed in the back of him. Anywhere else on that football pitch, and that's a free kick. Anywhere else, if that's a centre half coming through my centre forward. But the referee seems to think that Daniel run into him more than the keeper standing still, which I actually don't get. I don't think his linesman helped him either. But we were 2-0 down at the time, and these are key moments, because I felt if we'd have got in with something at half time, which did we deserve an open play? Probably not. I thought they were good on the ball. Their transitions were very good. I'll give them their dues. But they didn't have 3 clear-cut one-on-ones with a goalkeeper. We did, and that's a fact. So we weren't clinical enough. We weren't good enough with both crosses and both corner kicks into our box, which we've been very good at this season. We haven't conceded many set pieces, but like I said, we go in at half time. You're 2-0 down. You've really got to come out positive. We changed the system to put 2 strikers on, and I thought it worked well for us. And like I said, with 3-2, with 10 minutes to go, and with 5 minutes to go, even with 1 minute to go of the game, I felt we're going to get one more chance. And then they clear a hopeful ball from the back. Our positional play is not good enough. It's a mess up. It's a mix up between them at the back. They get a penalty kick, and you're thinking, okay, well, that's it. And then we save it, and then we give the ball away again. And to be fair, the kid, he's put one bottom corner, which we struggled to do. That young lad's chance there was harder than any of our first 3 chances in the first half. That was a harder chance to take. So it's hard to take, and it's hard to be. What's the word I'm looking for? It's hard to be too despondent and get on the players' backs, because like I said, if you looked at the chances in that game, you would see 8 clear cuts from ours. Two balls hit the crossbar, especially the first half one with Kamani. That rolled across that 6-yard line, and I just thought all he's got to do is get it on target. He's hit the crossbar. That's a chance. And like I said, that's 3 1-against-1s. That's Kamani's, and that's Daniel's on the goalkeeper, which the linesman said it was a penalty kick. Their 2 centre halves said it was a penalty kick. In fact, like I said, I do believe there was only one person in the whole ground didn't think it was a penalty kick, and that's unfortunately the person who's the referee who makes the decision. So disappointed in his performance. But we had one of them on Tuesday night where their first goal was a complete foul on our goalkeeper. But I don't want to be going down that line of being petty with decisions with referees. I should be used to it by now. It's very hard to deal with, but we've got to pick ourselves up, because it's all great when everything's going well, and I've individually spoke to 1 or 2 at half time because I had to, because we are very good with them when it has been going well. And listen, that's the week in football. We hold our hands up to Wingate last week, everyone. I felt, in all honesty, Whitehawk during the week, to get there for 6 o'clock and for the lights to go out for 2.5 hours to play a game of football was a bit of a joke for this level. And I just felt that if the referee had given us the decision in the first half in that game, and we went in at 1-1 at half time, again there was only one team really pushing to get the result. So I thought it was a little bit unfair on us on Tuesday. Today is our own downfall in the game. We were good enough to get something out of it going forward. We weren't good enough individually, but I won't say collectively. We weren't good enough individually in certain areas that cost us the 4 goals. And I probably spoke too much, but at the same time, I'm frustrated and I'm desperate to get across that there wasn't, in the last 2 games, there wasn't a lot wrong in our play apart from individual errors.
I think it's fair to say as well, Keith, in this last week, it's been a game of fine margins and just being clinical as well. And sometimes if you're not fully clinical, you do get punished. I think those 2 goals they scored in the first half, I think with us them being clinical, I don't think they were clear cut. And say we had clear chances in the first half. So I do think it's a case of fine margins, isn't it? And not anything else. Yeah,
it's fair. Totally is fine margins. Like I've said from day one at any football club I've ever worked at, if you keep yourself in a position where you can get something out of the game, something could happen, especially in non-league football. If you keep yourself in a game, stay in it. And I've always had this mentality to stay. If you stay in the games, you'll get a chance. But like I said, we got ourselves back into the game. We got ourselves in a chance to stay in the game with 7 minutes to go before the game finished. At 3-2, we're in the game. We are in the game. Individual error, we're 4-2 down. And you think, did we deserve that? Not particularly, but they don't care. Lewes don't care. They've won the game of football today. It'll be forgotten about next week. Like I said, we've got to move on quickly. We can't be too despondent. It's up to us. It's up to us to look after it. It's my job to explain to people the mistakes they make, and they've got to take it like mine. Because, listen, I thought our fans were really good today behind the back of the goal, especially second half. They could have gone the other way a little bit on us, but I thought they were very good today, and I was really pleased with that. You get 1 or 2 individuals. That's always the case in football, who just focus on the negative. But I felt our fans were really good, and I was really pleased with that. And that was one thing I made sure after the game finished, that our players went over to our fans, because I thought they travelled down in numbers. They were really good from the moment they got here, barring a few individuals which you've got their opinion. But from my point of view, we've all got to stick together. It's up to us to strengthen and improve. It's very difficult at the minute to do that. You're slap bang in the middle of it, game after game coming up. But we like I said, we had 2 suspended today as well. In Addy and Wyan. So the plus will be that they'll be back on Tuesday next week against Hornchurch, barring injuries, which I don't think will. Fingers crossed we won't. We'll have a strong squad for Hornchurch. So football can change just like that. Emotions can change just like that. Like I said, fine margins have cost us, and that includes referees' decisions as well. Fine margins have cost us in the last 2 games. We could possibly have got something out of the 2 games, because there's no way in a million years could Whitehawk have turned around and said they deserved to win that outright, and there's no way today could have Lewes in chances and in open play, especially second half, would say that they deserved to win that game if they were being fair.
It was finished with St Albans on Tuesday night. Obviously, we'll have Addy and Wyan back into that one. I think it's a shame today that we've made this journey. We haven't had a full squad available, but I think with a full squad, maybe things could be different. But Tuesday night, though, is a big game. Obviously, we've already played St Albans at home 1-3-2, so they haven't got a manager at the moment either. So it could be an interesting one.
Oh yeah, I expect them to come after us because of the result at our place, you know. But there's a few clubs, obviously, after our first few months this season that'll be coming after us in the return legs. That's what football's all about. But for me, St Albans on Tuesday night, again, it's another away game in this league. It's a hard league, you know. But like I said, we're still in a great position. But we can't keep relying on being in that position. We've got to start knuckling down. A few of them in that change room, we've got to start looking at the performances individually. Stop making silly mistakes. Rule them out. Canvey away, here, White Hawk. You know, we rule them, you know, and then in the fine margins, you take your chances, which we have been doing since the start of the season. Today we didn't, in numerous occasions. And like I said, it's frustrating, it's disappointing, but at the same time, they're there. The chances are there to be taken. We just didn't do it on the day. I don't think, again, like I said, I always want my teams to be competitive to the last minute. It's just a shame. It's just a shame we didn't give ourselves that opportunity. And then last, when he added time on, that if it had stayed at 3-2, you know. I think I'd have loved to have seen it. I'd have loved to have seen us, their referee, adding on 6 minutes at 3-2, what the result would end up with. But individual errors have cost us again.
Full time here at the Dripping Pan. Lewes 4, Brentwood Town 2. 2 goals in the first half from Devontae West and Charlie Walker saw the hosts take the lead by half time. The Blues felt as if they should have had a penalty, but it was not awarded, making the hosts go in at 2-0 at half-time. In the second half, the Blues started brightly but fell on their own sword as Parish Murrayhead converted a free kick to put the hosts 3-0 up. Keith then made 2 changes, bringing on Jesse Olukolu and Charlie Hughes, who both made it onto the score sheet for the Blues with less than 20 minutes remaining in the game, to kickstart what looks to be an unlikely comeback. With the Blues looking to push for a late equaliser, they were punished in the dying stages as the hosts got a penalty, which was firstly saved by Melvin Minter, but Martel Taylor-Crossdale converted their rebound to put them 4-2 up. Let's take a look at the Isthmian Premier League table. Foxlane and Victor are now the league leaders with a 3-0 away win at Potters Bar Town. However, the Blues sit in second, just a point adrift from the leaders. The win today puts Lewes into 8th place on 21 points, with the bottom 4 consisting of Crow Valley Paper Mills, Canvey Island, Welling United and Potters Bar Town. Thank you for the travelling fans who made it down to Lewes this afternoon. We'll need you again back on Tuesday as we take on St Albans at Clarence Park, as they'll be looking to respond from a 4-2 defeat today at Dulwich Hamlet. And thank you for those who are watching. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe and hit that notification bell so you never miss a moment of Brentwood Town action this season. We'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.